Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the American League's Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball next on the show. So striding in, Jose Altuve, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming, here it is. Drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And one batter in, and the Cubs are going to have to handle a threat to run on the base paths.
Third base.
First pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Now Lester's 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. Stepping in, Carlos Correa. His past history against John Lester, he's 0 for 9. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled straight back. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Late that time for a strike.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And he got him. Stepping up now, Chris Bryant. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And right into the shift. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Here's George Springer. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Swing and a miss on a pitch that wound up hitting him. It's 0-1.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Stepping into the box, Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch coming, here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hayward has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now the Cuban import, Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Murphy moving to his left. 2 gone. Now in the box, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Lester has his target. First pitch on the way. Swing and a little tapper. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ has it in his tracks. And that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Daniel Murphy. And they'll need him to get something going here. And a ball 1-0. Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing it.
One sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Ben Zobrist now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Zobrist, the 36-year-old veteran, he was taken in the 6th. Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I get where he's going right there. Sinker, and then pull the string back a little bit with that nasty changeup. But if those fall in...
On to first, and it's double play, though that first run of the ball game is across to score. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. His past history against John Lester. He's got a batting average of .444. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Murphy's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Lance McCullers. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Bryant has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. Back to the top of the order now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
And he'll get in there safely. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he's safe. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now the runner's on his way home. Pitches a ball. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. Coming to the plate now, Jason Hayward, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit hard to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So here now's the pitcher, John Lester. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's a strike.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there. Got to look for something up. Might have to tip your hat if he can stay down below the knees like that.
And there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit out towards second. Altuve has it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, George Springer. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on a pitch inside that may have got him. It's 0-1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100.
And the throw to first is leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Anthony Rizzo.
A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And another foul ball. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And just a masterful job. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel will start off the 5th in this one. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. There's Baez. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in, Josh Reddick. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Front door curve is taken. Strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Contreras has it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brian McCann. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they got him at second base on a good, smart play that time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Lance McCullers. He flew out in his last at-bat. Lester will check in on first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Lester sets. First pitch on its way. Pitch is high. The throw. Throw won't get him. McCann leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's on the move again from first. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. And now he's on the move again for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And now the runner's trying for third. He swings and misses. Throw down. And he is in there. 5th inning. 2-1 our score. And the runner's coming home. Got him swinging, and that will. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Wilson Contreras.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's one away. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And this is cut on and missed below the knees, and it's 0-1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready for another chance? John Lester. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Cubs pitcher at the plate trailing with a 1-2 count. Still a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Ball 1. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. And he goes to second with it. And he'll get in there safely. Ready for another shot now. Alex Bregman. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he's safe. A 1 pitch on its way. Now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. And they'll only be able to get the out at first here as the run is in to score from third. Here's Carlos Correa now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah, in this last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Ready now, George Springer. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And he struck him out. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Hector Rondon enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Now another 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He went down on strikes last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the... Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on a dead run. And that ends the inning. Here's Daniel Murphy now. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's gone 3 for 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1. He's set. Here it comes. Way out in front. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Reddick. He gets there, and that's the second out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Brian McCann.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Popped him up. Bryant backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hector Rondon. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jose Altuve. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
1 strike.
Lester gets the sign, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. In now, Jason Hayward. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward. Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as we get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. He's set and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Grounded up the first baseline. Gurriel brings it in. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
And now the Cubs. Pitcher Kyle Schwarber is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher Lester. Sliced hard on the ground. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Javier Baez. He went down on strikes last time up. Roberto Osuna enters a little earlier than usual.
Number 54.
First pitch on its way. Now the runner's on his way home. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game. From the stretch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1. Runners on the move for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good changeup, just missed inside. His career history with Roberto Osuna, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
2 balls and a strike now. And the 2-1. Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing. I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike. Pedro Strop will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. He's outside for a ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. Here's George Springer.
Center fielder, number 4.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Zobrist racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches. Yeah, just great.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Daniel Murphy. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Reddick has a read on it. 1 out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. His career history with Roberto Ozuna. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. The 0-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now. Digging in to try it again, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3, and with that, the ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 4 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 9 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.